Hi everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, think about subscribing below. I also have a Ko-fi shop with signed paperbacks and swag, which you can also find below. When I was planning new videos, I thought that I would start a new series about writing and editing with various conditions, both physical and mental. I know that disability and chronic illness videos do well on my channel, and while I try not to only do those, I do like dipping into that space. So, usual disclaimer, I am far from the only chronically ill and or disabled authortuber on YouTube, and everything is going to be mostly based on my experience. I'm not going to talk about conditions I don't experience, because that feels like it would be giving false info and I'm not wanting to do that. So this week I'm talking about writing while also having anxiety. So here we go. Number 1, finding the high points matters. One thing I find with anxiety is that there is a low point and a high point. Some of it is tied to triggers, like for me, feeling like I don't have enough time to get my work done in the morning is a big one. Some of it is tied to the type of work you're doing, like whether it's editing, another trigger for me, or drafting, or promo, and the list could go on. I have many tools in my mental health toolbox to help me deal with that, but one of the big ones has been focusing on where those high points are and using them to my advantage. Like going back to that first trigger of mine, I know that because I track my time, how long things will take. So I make sure that I leave adequate time for me to feel like I can get everything done and not run out of time and or energy. It's all about utilising what you can do to help make your brain not so jumpy and allow you to keep on track. I don't use an alarm most days, so I wake up naturally in the wee hours and I've made it work for me. That doesn't mean that you therefore have to become an early morning worker, just giving an example of how I've managed to stay within those high points and get my work done. You find out what works for you personally and go from there. Number 2, self-care is a big thing. This is something that I think a lot of people forget about, and that's how important self-care is for creatives, yes, and everyone else. It doesn't have to be something major, but there should be some form of self-care built into your schedule whenever you can fit it in. Like, I know that because I'm a full-time writer, I have a lot more free time than most. It means I can spend my time reading or playing a game on my phone or catching up with friends or napping and the like. While I know that isn't possible for everyone, it has been something that's really helped me over the years. It allows me to switch off my work brain and just refill my well and also recharge, which then leads to making the anxiety better when it comes to working next. It's all about finding that balance and making sure you make time for the things that help. Number 3, taking a break while working is okay. While I have always been someone who advocates for downtime, it's even more important if you're someone with anxiety. It's far too easy to push yourself and think you'll rest when you're done with this or that. I've done it, told myself that just one more chapter or write one more little thing, and I can tell you that 100% of the time it blows up in my face and I pay for it dearly. So even if you're working, even if there's something you're literally in the middle of, take that break. It doesn't have to be a break where you stop work completely, though it can be. It can just be a 30-minute or whatever time away from work. And that's okay, that's allowed. If you are asking for permission, you've got it. Anxiety can be a beast that tells you constantly that you're not good enough, and it does not have to be heard and listened to and obeyed. You're allowed to take breaks whenever you need them. And number 4, if able to, medicate when needed. Now this is something that I don't have experience with. Because of my other conditions, I'm not able to take meds for anxiety without them having some detrimental impact, so I just don't. But if you are able and you do have something, then by all means medicate when needed. It's something that too many people feel like they have to just suffer through, and it's really not. If you have something and it helps, there is no shame in needing it. You've got to look after you, and that includes meds for mental health conditions. So there we go. Like I said, I've started this series. I have a few more videos planned in the coming weeks and months, and we'll see how it goes. As I said, I'm not medicated when it comes to my anxiety, so I really do have to find other tools in my toolbox to work through it, and I found that taking breaks and making sure I make use of as much self-care as possible really can help me. And it may be that it helps you, it may be that it doesn't, but it's all about finding that way that works for you. So what's one tip you have for writing with anxiety? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media and my books are available everywhere. You can also support me in my Ko-fi shop and you can also sign up for my newsletter. And don't forget to pick up Translucent, which is the second in a young adult dystopian quartet. And also don't forget to grab a ticket for Wonderland in Nottingham in July, where I'll be signing books. All the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.